Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark, where think we're on our way out of the steam tunnels, if I can figure out the right direction to go. Yeah, I think this was the way I should have been going. Control room, right on the doors. Okay, let's get back to the prison to drop off all the gear we've got. Resupply a little bit. Have I checked that container? Yes, I have. Okay. Yeah, get back to the prison grounds. Get all of our gear and crap dropped off. See how we're sitting for everything, and then try to plan our steps a bit further. Because I do think I have to do an inventory dump out, and then go kind of piece by piece what I need to bring with me. Thankfully, with everything cleared out from the, all the wolves basically cleared out of the prison grounds, we don't have to worry too much on our return for where we're staying. There are still probably a couple out near the very entrance for Blackrock, but they're not really concerned thanks to all of the fencing that blocks them off. Okay, here we go, getting our way along. Yeah, for all the stumbling and fumbling around down there, we didn't actually use up all of the fuel in the lantern yet. But that's going to be something I also have to budget or think about too, is how much lantern fuel we'll have to bring for the mine. Oh, there we go. A lot of visibility. Temperature has warmed up a fair bit. Oh, wait a minute.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I did not even realize it had all that dump there. When did I drop all... Oh, maybe I left it there because I was trying to get through this next area. And I didn't want to be slowed down. That, or I just thought I might have to use that for crafting at one time or another.
I could eat anything right now.
Actually, you know what? Let me get over here and see if there are crow feathers. Because the fire-hardened arrows are a good way of trying to go for small game while saving the stones. Really? Not a single feather? I guess maybe the storm that came in covered them or something. Oh. I do see the snow starting to come down, though, so we'll get back into where we've got ourselves set up. I think all the fire materials we want to dump on the roof next to the fire. It's just easier than trying to sort through what container I've got them dumped in. I do wish there was a way I could dig out some of the other gates, just so that way you could almost make it have more shortcuts through areas to make it easier once you've been through them once. Still fighting off this cold. So, again, as much as I'd like to start embarking for the ravine and the mine soon, I should take in mind that I want to be as mentally aware, or as... God, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I just want to make sure I have the right mind space for it, and I can actually think everything through properly. Like, it's showing I actually need to put more effort into talking now, and that's never a good sign you're doing okay if you have to do that. Thank you for not keeping the door locked at all times. Okay. Home sweet home. I think the heaviest stuff I've got... Yeah, I think that's just from the entrance where those few have been patrolling. Okay, we'll start with the focus on... I think it's the tools, because I do have yeah, I've got 2 pry bars. Or I should have. Oh, maybe I didn't even bring one with me when I went. Axe I'll put away. Flare shell can go. Oh, cooking pot can go. I also picked up, yeah, dusting sulfur. Not that it weighs a lot, but... Okay, I think that's it for there. Oh, the work boots have got to be taking a fair bit of weight on. Okay, there's that. The rest I think I want to hold on to because, again, I'm going to take... Where did I put the reclaimed wood? Because I know I had some, but I didn't think I... Oh, it must be in one of these. Bingo. Okay, let's get all this upstairs. And...
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, we're going to be dumping it all in just a moment, though. Okay, blast that open. Okay, so... We'll drop the 4 coal there. Drop the 3 cedar there. Drop the 4 of that there. Drop the 5 of that there. And I guess drop this 14 sticks here. Okay, so we'll take 1 piece of coal. Might as well take the charcoal. And... no, fuel. Oh, right, I can't use, Right, I can't use the coal to start a fire. I can use it tossed in to help keep it going. So yeah, let's just try that and see if we can get that going. I have to think, do I... Yeah, I guess I could start looking at cooking the meat. Although it might actually be better off, maybe I should focus more on water. We'll add on a piece of fur, because I know the fur adds like an hour and a half, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let that get going. I'll come down here, grab our cooking pot, and... Actually, maybe I'll just do both cooking pots. No, I'll do one. That way I can have a lot of water going, as well as slowly cooking the meat through too, so that way I'm kind of tackling both at once. And you know what, I'll just wait till that's ready.
A horse.
Yeah, put that there. Okay, there's our cooking pot. Get that going. I think I'm going to go down and see about the tins of coffee I've got. So I think I should have... Oh yeah, I've got plenty of coffee, and that's going to be really helpful. Because if those... I think they do stack on, like, how much, energy you can get back from them. Uh-oh. Wind's kicking up. Don't tell me the fire's going to get blown out. Okay, no, I think we're in a spot where it is shielded still, thanks to this right here. Yeah, I think they're the ones that are out in front there. God, I do wish I could have just, like, broken open the door for the infirmary there, because then that's nice, easy access to get through that, but... Yeah, you know what? I can have a bit of this while I'm waiting.
That guy who
Oh,
drank his own pee doesn't
actually,
seem so crazy.
I lost the
now.
parasite risk, so you know what? I can have a little bit of our... Oh, come on. This is one problem with placing stuff down, is like... Almost seems like it's hard to register at times what you're looking at. But yeah, I can have that. A bit of water. We're not doing too shabby. Maybe today will just be, prep day. It's about dropping a bunch of junk off. Ooh, this can actually hold 30 kilograms. I usually like keep everything kind of together, so maybe I'll find one of these to use as like the first aid drawers. Hold on to the bandages. I want to hold on to one emergency stim. I should keep an antiseptic on me. Tablets I don't need. I think just 6 painkillers. Probably hold on to that for my first aid supplies. Clothing. I'd probably keep everything, to be honest. Tool-wise, though, marine flares I would take out. Probably keep 1 can on me. The stones, I'd actually... Okay, the whetstone I should probably... Yeah, you know what? That's what I can do while I'm waiting by the fire. I can sharpen that knife and make sure we have that keeping with us. Just trying to figure out all the little prep work stuff I'd have to do while I'm kind of working away at stuff. Ooh. Put that one there. Yeah, I'm going to start getting the coffee going through. And we'll sharpen that. Sounds like something's boiling. Yeah, we'll take that. Cook more coffee. How much repair does... Okay, it's only 4% per, so we'll be able to stay at this a while and keep it going. That's 32 minutes, that's 12 minutes. And this takes 17 minutes, so yeah, this is actually a perfect way to make use of our time and pass it. Okay, I don't have enough water, so... that over. And toss one of those on. Actually, I wonder, could I make a pot of coffee? Like, a full pot of coffee with all the water from that? Might have to give it a try and see. But yeah, as long as you don't have the wolves as a problem, it's actually kind of nice up here. You know what, I'll give it one more sharpen. Because it's going to take a lot of time for that to boil out. No, it looks like it is only going to be one serving at a time. Okay, I've got 8 minutes left on the fire. Actually, I'm going to leave the coal for now, because I might want to use the coal in the workshop if there is a furnace to make the hatchet. So how much coffee do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we still have plenty of tins to go, too. Okay, that's nice to see. Ah, see, I don't... Yeah, I might not be... Yeah, I might even just want to start storing this down here. So I know I can interact with it down there. Because, yeah, for some reason there's a lot of weird detection going on there. Yeah, it's not even registering I can interact with these. Okay, well... I mean, I guess that's one way for the parasite thing to be kind of fixed or solved for you. I think that'll be the last sharpen the knife probably needs. Yeah, we'll get that going. And take all of our coffees and put them down in our food storage. It's the quiet, cozy moments like this that kind of make the game just feel a little... make you feel a bit more cozy and at home in a way. I'll put all those in and that, even that over. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll try using up the last of those. And then we should probably have enough coffee for anything I need. I do have the energy drinks too, so I don't think the climb will be a problem. Oh. It looks like the wind and the storm ended pretty quick there. Yes, that's got 54 minutes still to go. Okay, cook that. I do kind of wish I could just add more stones so I could get more going at once, but the only way to do that, I think, would be finding the actual oven out in the world, or a proper big wood stove. Is there anything else? Okay, you know what? I can probably look at... Again, trying to clean up what I've got on hand. Locker 1. Okay, the fuse, the sewing kit, the 1 rifle ammo, the wires. I might want to save the spray paint. The can opener. Just trying to figure out everything I could get out of the inventory to help bring us down for what we would need on an expedition. Because I think I do want to keep the ballistic vest with me. If I do have a lot of encounters with the wolves, having it will help a lot for mitigating the damage we'd be taking from them. I might want to keep the whetstone. I mean, these don't add a lot, but I'll move them over. Food-wise, we'll have to see. I'll probably just have a bunch of coffees. I probably... God, those are... I mean, they are 0.25, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so that puts us at 26 right now. That's still pretty loaded up, though. Truth be told, I've got to start getting towards the end of that now. You know what? I might even look at getting rid of another flare. Like, I do have the 2. I mean, they do only add up to half a kilogram, though. Maybe I'll see about just going with that. Like, try to let this finish up to where it's going to be. Actually, no, let me toss in a few more sticks. One more, just make sure that it does go all the way. And how much more coffee? Okay, I've only got one more serving of that to make. Yeah, that should be okay. We can get a really good... I was going to say, we can get a really good night of rest. Then try embarking and exploring along the edge of that ravine there to see. I do wish I mean, it sounds like they're ptarmigan nearby, but I don't think they actually are anywhere out there. So if I could get just one more of them, that would give me the other 4 pieces down I need, and I can make up that little insulated layer to help with the temperature. And that's the last serving of coffee we'll have to be making. And again, can't interact with that. Yeah, I'm pretty good just leaving that. I think tomorrow I'd probably look at having a bit. Just want to come down here and think if there's anything else to leave behind. Now, I'll keep the accelerants. I don't think I necessarily need both, but it doesn't hurt to have. I might just want to look at repairing some of the stuff I've got. So for that, I should actually check and see, because these are they trail boots or just leather boots? Trail boots. Yeah, so I think those will be better than the work boots I have found. So I might just want to see if I can get the leather from the others.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Okay, that can be left alone. Okay, that is only 1%. You know what, let me add a... just to cook those last pieces. There we go. Okay, we'll leave those going for a little while. Now, let's get back to that food shelf, or cupboard, and see what we can store away. Yeah, there's all that stored. I do have plenty of sewing kits. There are the work boots. I don't think I have any... Oh, no, I do have some cured leather just as is. Okay, let me see... Oh, actually... Tough but not warm. It says that, but it does have... Okay, repair would take an hour... I just need to get a sewing kit out. No, let me do that. Because I guess trail boots aren't technically meant to be warm. Let's just try repair and see what it gets to.
So tired.
Okay. Yeah, no, it Apparently the work boots are better. They are probably a bit heavier, though, but I won't complain for the little bonus that they give. Okay. $15 to go, so don't have to worry too much longer there. I think next episode we'll actually be able to look at beginning the exploration. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too bad sneaking out through there. Even if I do have to engage the wolves, I'll probably have full condition, and I do have the bow. I mean, oh, I think I saw one running along there for a moment. That's 65%. 65%. Yeah, I think that's what everything there is at, so not too bad. Actually, I should also check and see, what has my cooking skill gotten up to? Probably still ways off before level 3. Yeah, only getting to about 2.5 now. Okay. So that'll be one objective we'll keep having to plug away at. I don't think I've actually... I mean, I haven't played The Long Dark my own for a while now, but I don't think I've ever... Ooh, those are done, that's nice to know. I don't think I've actually ever gotten to the, like, level 4 or 5, where you can just cook and eat them no problem. Yeah, well, that's 1%. Can't have any of that, so you know what? Okay, that's only 302. I will have that one. Head down and in.
Sun setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we're not going out. I'm just going to have a bit of water. And probably see... I don't know if I have some cloth still. Okay, well, I can quickly get a bit of cloth. I just might look at repairing... I think the pants here at 51% are... Okay, those and the gauntlets. I might just see about trying to do a last little touch-up to a few things like that. And let me see. Did I take... Okay, I might have taken all the cured leather, so I might just be able to repair it. Yeah. Once those are done, we go get some sleep and see how we're sitting. But it looks like tomorrow will be our expedition day. Start with 4 hours. I might have to go and grab us a bit of food from our cupboard. But we'll see how morning kind of is. Sounds like a good wind's blowing. Hopefully come morning. Okay, that's that cupboard. Yeah, this is our food one. I just want to see... I doubt I'll be able to get us to the point where, like, we have the well-fed, so we get the weight, extra weight, but we'll see how it goes. Can't remember what you need to have done for you to get that bonus. Yeah, hatchet to break down. And you know what, let me get some water in, and then we'll go for some more sleep. I guess I just gotta wait for the candle to burn out. Or the match. Uh-oh. I think the match should have burned out by now. Oh, did I bug it by having a drink or something? Oh boy. I might have done something to bug it out so that we can't actually use the bed. Like, I can't even open things, I guess because I do have that out. Oh, I can't even open... Uh-oh. I might actually have to reload because... Yeah, so... Apparently, if you open your inventory and have a drink, it kind of bugs you out if you're holding a lit match, and then you can't interact with anything. Huh. Okay, well, at least we do have the autosave from resting, so I'll quickly load that up for next episode, but we're in a pretty good spot. We'll see what the day brings, and we might be able to start exploring. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like. If you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video or episode of Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.